Hello there, my little sleepy time jellies. Tania here, and welcome to this week's ASMR art video. We're going to be doing something in our sketchbook today, and I really wanted to show y'all my entire sketchbooking process. So, to start off any drawing, besides having an idea in my head of what I want to draw, I will only draw on this side of the page because on the right side, because on the left side I like to jot down daily thoughts. And behind my drawing I'll have like this little mark on sheet just in case if something bleeds through. So I always have that behind my drawing. Now just what to draw. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you guys so you can see it a little bit better. Because I know with the bright light and the pencil, you won't be able to see it as well from far away. So, that's still a little faint, but I'm going to be drawing a little cat, a little cartoon cat for you guys. With every drawing, I kind of have 3 separate steps. I have my pencil stage, I have my coloring stage, which I usually do with watercolor, and then the very last stage is kind of like final details, like ink and outlines and little shiny bits. It's almost starting to look like a piggy with those big ears. One thing that I really like to do with my sketchbook drawings is I love for them to have a lot of character. I love for there to be lots of mistakes, scribbles, anything really. We'll have our kitty looking up. Really start. It still kind of looks like a little pig. Let's see. It's probably because the nose, and I always do cat and dog noses like that too. Maybe that will help. Oh, I think so. really wanted to do kind of like the lucky cat. Funny thing is that I used to draw animals all the time. I used to draw a lot of furries back in my day. It's kind of ridiculous because I loved seeing what each individual animal might look like if I gave it like a human persona. Let's see, I feel that I might be missing a couple of details, so I'm going to look up a reference picture. I'm just going to say this now that I do not claim to know how to write any of these characters at all whatsoever, or to be good at it, or even do it in the order that it needs to be done in. But I did find a reference of the coin, and that's what I was looking for. So I just wanted to do, oh my, I just wanted to do the symbol on here. Yep, those are definitely really bad looking. It does look like it is a little calico cat though. So I'm going to give it little calico cat spots. Okay, I think that looks quite cute. So now I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and we are going to start painting this. There we go. And I would actually I think that I am going to use gouache to color this because the colors are much more opaque. I have a little container of water here with this dropper. I'm going to use this to pick up some water to add a little bit to my color palette here. And this palette is this actually came from the top of a watercolor palette, but it has these really nice little divots in there to where I can add paint, which I use for my gouache paints. I love how bright this orange is. This one's called Vermilion. So, let's see. I'm gonna want some white. So, this is a white gouache that I'm using. And for those who do not know what gouache is, it's another kind of watery medium like watercolor. However, it's much more opaque than watercolor, and that's something that I really enjoy about gouache. The only thing that I think is a drawback is the little kits that it usually comes with. It has very minimal colors, and I just wish that they had more colors. Because I really do enjoy using them. I think we needed to get just a little bit closer here. I really wanted to do a very kind of stylized painting with this one. Which is why I decided to use gouache for this. I wanted to kind of create almost a graphic design feel with this painting. With big bold lines. When doing any sort of painting, you usually want to start off using your lighter colors and then gradually get more and more dark. So one of the very last colors that I plan on using will be black. So I'm trying to choose my colors carefully and see kind of like what can I go over and what can't I go over. Looks like my golden color here bled a little bit into the white. Yeah, it bled a little bit, which is what happens, you know, when you don't wait for it to dry before you start using another color right next to it. Or on top of it. Gold. Yellowish color. Okay, so he has yellow, or she. I think my lucky cat is going to be a girl. She has yellow in her eyes. And then in her calico spots, there's a bit of a yellow halo in some of them. Oops. That's one drawback of doing things close up, so you have to constantly shift things back and forth because you're never too sure if you're in frame. Okay, hopefully that'll be okay. So, let's see. Vermilion. That part's not really dry yet. Bless you, monkey. next color that I'm going to use is my vermilion, this bright orange right here. Just kind of finish filling in some of the little calico spots that my kitty has. And let's see. A lot of just mixed up a pink real quick because the kitty has a pink nose. Let's see. Let's see. Can we see that? Oh, that's starting to really come together. Doing outlines is one of my favorite parts. It's when I feel that that's when things really start to come together. And I know that these things aren't perfect, but that's one of the things that I love about working in my sketchbook, is that there's this incredible freedom to make as many mistakes as you want, or as you possibly could. Well, that just happened, didn't it? Huh. I really am so messy when doing this. If I don't drop my paintbrush at least once while working, then there's just no point. Okay, so cat had like kind of cute little green stripes on its collar. Okay, so I need to finish the black part of the calico spots. I think that was all of its spots. Okay, so I think, oh man, I got water droplets all over my paper, didn't I? Okay, I think the very last thing that I want to do is outline everything with black gouache. And I think that might be it. Or at least the parts that aren't outlined in red, I'll use black. You can always tell I'm concentrating very intently or intensely when I get really quiet. It's definitely coming together. I guess it looks a little okay. A little interesting. Oh no! Well, that's about right. Me getting my hand in my work. That's a very big norm for me. Okay. I think that about does it. I really like the way she turned out. Look how cute that is. Oh, look how sweet she looks. Oh, I love how, like, graphic designy. Is that even a word? I don't think so. Yeah, I really love the graphic design feel that, like, those thick lines with gouache can really produce. But anyways, little sleepy time jellies, I hope they enjoyed this. I hope they all have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to subscribe for ASMR art videos from yours truly every Monday. And until next time, good night.